If now I'm going to explain to you how to create messages or send messages, how you can send messages to parents inside of Dojo. And I'm actually going to use the demo class, and then I'm going to come over here to messages. So if you want to send a message, you can select new message, and then you can select which parents you want the message to go to. Do you want it to go to your whole class? Or I can deselect, and let's say I just want to send a message to one parent, or I want to send it to, there's only two parents connected here, but let's say I want to send it to two parents instead of my whole class because maybe there was an incident, or maybe they're bus riders and something happened with their bus, and I just want to communicate with these two parents to let them know. I can do that and hit next. And then I can say what I need to say. Bus 305 will be running late today. And I can either hit send, or I can come over here to this arrow and schedule it for a certain time. If you schedule it, you can select the date and the time that you want the message to be sent. For the sake of this, I'm just going to send it for now. But if you're a person like me who forgets that you need to send messages, scheduling is a very good way. So you could do, let's say, Monday at 8 a.m. and you'll hit schedule, and it'll send that message on Monday at 8 a.m. Another thing is, once you start communicating with parents, the conversations are going to show up over here on the left hand side. If they are not connected to their child's account, it's going to look like this. So those parents you won't be able to communicate with through Dojo until they're connected. These parents have already connected. There's been some back and forth dialogue. These check marks let you know that the parent has read the message, this date. Usually it will say the date and the time that the message was read, but because this is so old, it's not going to show both the date and the time. It also has a translator, but it does use Google Translate, and I know that our bilingual teachers have talked about how Google doesn't always translate in Spanish correctly. So this is up to your discretion how and if you use it. But the parents can send messages in Spanish. You'll hit see translation. It will show it to you in English. You can respond, and then it will translate it back to them because that parent selected Spanish as their language. It will translate your English message to Spanish. But again, we know that Google Translate is not always the best for converting messages from English to Spanish, but I just wanted to show you because that feature is there. Also, if you want to, when you're sending a message, you have the option here of sending a file or a picture. So if I select the little mountain icon, I can drag and drop in pictures. It's going to be the same way from your app. You can drag and drop in videos, or you can do a file. So let's say you have a PDF document that you want to share, or especially since many of us will be virtual, there will be documents that you want to send back and forth, or maybe a copy of a homework assignment or something. You are able to drag and drop those files in there. The only thing is it will allow you to do one file at a time. You can't do multiple items.